My Monday evening has been driving me nuts. I worked all day today, and I got my books that I ordered already. It's amazing. I didn't think those would get here so soon, but that's a good thing because I've got a sack of books from Miss Wanda to pick up, which I'll probably put in the car on Wednesday, my next day to work, and send her a message on Tuesday saying, "Hey, I got some books for you." And I'll put some treats in there for her as well, just like I'm going to do for Miss Deb. I'm going to put some treats in there with her books that I'm going to go see her tomorrow, along with my former co-worker friend, Brandy. She's an essential worker, so I made her some chocolate chip muffins tonight. But last night, or that was actually Monday night. Monday night, I made chocolate chip muffins and blueberry muffins for a couple of my outings that I plan to do today. Let me get back here. I made a strawberry cake last night. This is what it looked like out of the oven. And I decided I needed some icing, so I waited a while, and I didn't have my strawberry flip ice, marshmallow whip like icing I had. So this is rich milk chocolate icing with some little sprinkles. It's supposed to make it taste like a chocolate covered strawberry. This is what it looked like when I cut into it, and it smelled just like a chocolate covered strawberry. I know some of you are like, but that doesn't smell. Yes, it does. Just stop arguing. I don't know why. All my friends all of a sudden want to be either political or want to be argumentative, and it's really old, really quick. These are the chocolate chip muffins that I made that I'll deliver tomorrow. And these are the blueberry muffins that I made that I'll deliver tomorrow. I don't know if I'm done baking yet because, like I said, I want to get something made for Wanda, and I probably will make something for our neighbors over here again um, because they have the cutest kids ever, just saying. They're a wonderful couple, too, so I like to spoil them rotten. But anyway, that's how my Monday went. We went out to Big Lots for a change. I did a little shopping, which they had lots of Easter stuff on sale. Basically, that's what I ended up with, was stuff for Easter that you could eat. Nothing else. I know, how boring, right? Um, yeah, I got my readers on, which I'm supposed to be wearing at all times, but I don't like to wear them. I think they make me look geeky, but it is what it is. We're going to do a book review tonight called Cowboy in a Tux, and it smells so good in this house between a chocolate chip and a blueberry. Thank goodness I don't get to eat either one. It just smells really good. It's that smell, when you can eat. And it's so funny. I've been reducing what I eat. And everybody's like going, "Donna, are you okay?" I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. The only big meal I have is supper now, which is a good thing. They don't have my chicken soup over there that I love at County Market anymore, so I'm having to resort to, if I don't eat one of those little microwavable cans that you can put in the oven for the microwave, I take a full can, dice that can in half, and then that'll last me for 2 days, which that works for me. I'm learning that it doesn't take a lot to make me go, meaning I can get up and go and do what I need to do, yada, 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 and don't need a lot to eat. Don't need a lot to focus on. You get your dried fruit going for when you have those little snack times that you feel like, you know what, I need something. I'm dying here. So that part's good. And then, of course, you have your during the day apple, bananas, which we're out of, grapes, blueberries. It's great. That part I'm enjoying right now. It's like I could live in a forest with nothing but fruit, and I would be a happy camper. Kid you not. Anyway, we're going to read Cowboy in a Tux. I did want to take 2 of your questions that you wanted to ask me. The first question is, what is more appealing, a cowboy or a city boy? Well, I don't know why in life you can't have a little bit of both. Because to be in this a rancher cowboy, you have to have a little city knowledge, meaning you have to know the ins and outs of the internet, how to be productive, how to market everything you need. And I think that cowboys will always have my heart, of course. And I don't know. I think that it takes a little bit of both to make the world go round. But in my world, I like cowboys. Just saying. Something about that black hat. And there's a song by old Conway Twitty. Don't call him a cowboy until you see him ride. 'Cause a Stetson hat and those fancy boots don't tell you what's inside, no. And if he ain't good in the saddle, Lord, you won't be satisfied. So don't call him a cowboy until you see him ride. That's true. And I would also say on that there's always George Strait. He is like what's the first thing when you say cowboy? What's the very first picture that comes into your mind? Is it just somebody right in the range, maybe in the old West era, or is it somebody like George Strait? To me, the very first thing I see is pure country George Strait. Then the second image I see is 8 seconds, and then it just goes on and on and on. But that's basically, to me, cowboys know how, and in my books, especially this one that I'm going to get to review tonight, I'm so partial to this book. As you will see, it's going to get a 40 on my rating, and it wasn't even there was no hardly passion in the book, but it's comical, and I like sense of humor. I think that you have to have a sense of humor in this world, otherwise you're just an old dried up prune yourself. And if you don't have a sense of humor, then the world don't go round, right? The other question that you guys asked me, which I was debating on answering or not, somebody said, have you noticed your views are up? What if one of your past flames has watched your videos lately? I always say, unless they come to me personally and have something to say to me personally, it is what it is. And I'm not that hard to reach. I have a cell phone that's even posted on my Facebook page. I mean, come on. Hello. I think the best thing that Mike ever said to me was, you have every right to say whatever you need to say. And he says, because I did you wrong. And I thought, you know what? That's a stand-up guy, even though he did me wrong at the end, which, you just have to shake it off on that part. You'll see what's funny in this book, and I'm sure I'll get some questions after I do the book review, but we're going to do the book review next. Stay tuned.